Hello and welcome to another edition of Arizona Express. I'm your host David Lynch, and joining us today is local Pilates instructor Virginia Nichols. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad you're here. I love talking about active episodes when we do Arizona Express, so Pilates is another one of those great active episodes. First off, tell me about Pilates and how you got started into Pilates.
Well, I got started in 1988. I was a professional dancer, and we had tried running, we had tried weightlifting, we had tried all kinds of other things, but they didn't really help us as much as going to Pilates. Another dancer in my company dragged me saying we get the deep dish dancer discount if we went and did Pilates, so we dragged an icon out of retirement and had her start teaching us. Her name was Suzanne Gutterson.
Okay. Now, I've heard of Pilates. I've also heard of yoga. The average viewer may think they're similar, but they're actually not similar at all.
No, they do have some similarities in that they can be body-mind exercises, but Pilates, we have the mat work, and we have work on all different kinds of machines that Joseph Pilates invented. A universal reformer, a trap table, a chair, a spine corrector, where yoga is done generally just by the person themselves without any types of machines.
So now with Pilates, it's not so much weight training, because weight training, you're hitting those big target muscles, your biceps, your hamstrings, your quads. But with Pilates, you're using a lot of small muscle groups and a lot of core. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We really try to work from the inside out. So we want to strengthen the core muscles to improve posture, to improve endurance, and to improve flexibility as well as strength.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, and I want to see this demonstration. I want to know more about Pilates. I want to get into it. So when we come back from this break, we're going to take a look at all these Pilates exercises and have a demonstration when we get back here on Arizona Express.
Stop! Please! No! Stop! Stop! Ah! Ah!
And welcome back to Arizona Express. I'm your host, David Lynch. I'm here with Virginia Nichols, who's going to show us some of these Pilates in a live demonstration. So now that we know what we're doing, we talked about it, anybody can do these demonstrations and these exercises, right?
Anybody can do these demonstrations and exercises, and today I have one of my teachers, her name's Lisa Fruth, who is excellent, but we have a little twist for you. I'd like you to watch Lisa come into the studio.
Now, for those of you at home, Lisa did injure her foot, but that's not going to stop her from doing any type of Pilates exercises, which means even when you're injured or not feeling well, if Lisa can do it with a broken foot, as she graciously is doing, you can do it too. So go ahead, I'll take these from you.
We're going to have her hop up onto this round so that we can start to show you a few exercises. Now, we are a little bit limited today because she has a boot on. But we're going to try to show you some of the exercises that you can do in Pilates. So Lisa is a seasoned veteran teacher for me, and we're going to start with an exercise called the roll-up. So we're going to have her lie down on her back and extend her arms up, back, and behind her head. She's going to inhale as she starts to come up, and then exhale as she curves up and over the abdominals into a forward stretch. She's going to roll down the spine, vertebra by vertebra, lengthening herself to the floor. Now, we're going to have her come up again, and you're going to see that she's using core muscles. She's flexing over the deep abdominals, keeping a rounded configuration in through the spine. And then she's rolling down using the breath, inhaling and exhaling.
And that's just one of the exercises, correct?
That's just one of the mat exercises.
Okay.
It can be quite difficult for people to come up and down, but she has quite a bit of core strength. So she's able to do this kind of exercise without too much difficulty.
Okay.
Now we'll do a couple more, and then we're going to have David try some of these.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
So-
I already know I'm not as fit as Lisa here. This is interesting.
So we're going to have Lisa curl up to a seated position. Now we're going to have her take her legs out into a small straddle position. Now the next exercise is called spine stretch. So we're going to have her lift her arms up. She's going to be keeping her spine lifted and long, and she's going to pull the deep abdominals in as she curls up, forward, and down to stretch her spine. And she has a nice lift in the upper abdominals, and then she's going to stack her spine and come up to vertical into a perfect kind of posture.
That is good posture. My goodness. I'm way behind.
And she's going to scoop up and over, reaching out. This also stretches in between the shoulder blades and works those deep abdominals. Now all those deep postural muscles are working. Now we're going to just go into an exercise called the saw. So we're going to have her open her arms out to the side. Now we're going to start to add rotation. So she's going to rotate the upper body to the right, round and flex the torso as she reaches past her broken foot, and then comes back up and derotates to center. Round, twisting to the left, and then she scoops and hollows out as she goes down, and coming back up and again. Now I'm going to have her do this one more time. David, I want you to watch how high her arm goes to the back.
Okay.
As she stretches forward, the arm is lifting up to the ceiling. Really a good exercise for any pro athlete who needs to improve flexibility in the shoulder girdle. She is also really stretching the hamstrings and the backs of the legs, and yet then demonstrating good posture.
Okay, so let me try and jump in real quick while we have time. This is not going to be pretty at all, not pretty. So
All
I'm
right.
going to jump in here. Let's do that first one real quick.
All right, good. We're going to have David lie down on his back. We're going to take his hands up, back behind his head on the floor.
Oh, I'm wearing a jacket. Don't judge me.
All right, I want you to start to lift your arms up to the ceiling, and I want you to start to curl forward and then reach to those feet. Beautiful. And dive that head down. We like it. And curl down to the floor, one vertebra at a time.
Oh, this is where I lose it. Sorry. Okay, going down.
One more time, one more
One more
time. I'll
time.
hold
All
your
right, real
feet for
quick.
you. Okay.
And I'm going to
curl
reach up
and dive forward.
dive
now I'm going to
forward.
stabilize them a little bit
All right, then we're
and
going to go
take
back
it down. Now work that back.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That was really
Yes,
nice.
Never
form.
doing that again. All right, so for you at home, if you want to learn more about Pilates or the classes that Virginia offers, you can go to her website. You can check that out at movingbreath.com. I want to thank Virginia for joining us. I want to thank our special guest, Lisa, with the broken foot. And we'll see you next time here on Arizona Express. All right, what's the next one? Let me
All right.
boot.